Hey everybody, we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. I think I'm going to do it anyway. Let's see, let me move this stuff out of the way. See if anybody hops on. Trying to get all my ducks in a row here and get my stuff out of the way because it's a tiny little space here to clean until I get everything done. Hey Lisa Lee, how are you doing tonight? I see 2 eyeballs on. Let's see who all hops on. Make sure you share this video out. You are on Brown Eye Girls Crafting page, and that is my page. Hey Lisa. Hey Cindy K. Hey Vivian. We are going to do some IOD rub-on transfers, and I have been thinking about this the last couple hours, thinking something out of the box. Not necessarily decoupage, but I do love decoupage, and I have a lot of paper. Hey Barbara. Hey Mary. We waited all day long for the laser to get here, and it was just the little chiller box that comes with it, and it's going to be delivered tomorrow on a semi. So hopefully it will be here tomorrow, rain and all. Hey Sharon. Hey Kim. Okay, I've been going back and forth with the 2 books that I got from Decoupage Central, and there's a link in the description, and when I get done tonight, I'll put the link in the description to whichever one of these books that I work with. I've got this one right here, and it's a smaller one, and it all has some sayings on it, and this is all the designs that come on that one, and I was going to pick some of them apart. Hey Mary Tayo. And then I remembered I also have this one right here, and it's got some bigger pieces that I like, and we can pick some of these apart and put on here. It's got some greenery, some really pretty stuff, and then I've got some other stuff I can add to it if I need to. We are doing good, Lisa. Thank you for sprinkling, guys. Jeff is doing good, really good. He had to go to the VA today, and he drove himself to the doctor. This is there 20 minutes just to check up on his feet. Oh, thank you, Tony. Okay, what do I got here? I've got this old blade, and I probably should have got my sand. No, I guess it's pretty smooth. I got this old blade at a thrift store, and I thought one day I can come up with a project from that. I do too, Lisa. That one's a pretty one, but I don't think it's big enough for this, is what I was thinking. But I've got this old blade, and I kind of been sitting here looking at all my paints thinking, I don't know what to put on it. I don't know what color would put on it. I think anything I put on it is going to clash with what I want to do. And so I'm just going to leave it just like this, but I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge all over it. Let me move my book so that my transfers will stick really good. We don't have to fight with them. Hey, Marcella, how are you doing? So I'm going to take a brush. And guys, I have washed brushes all day long until I'm sick of washing brushes. Hey, Rita. So let's go ahead and put a coat of Mod Podge all over it just to seal it, because this is an old piece of wood. And this is just regular Mod Podge, matte Mod Podge. Because I really like the color that's coming through here. But let's just go ahead and seal it so that we're not fighting with keeping the transfers on here. This just kind of helps it, protect it. And this is an old blade. So let's go ahead and, I don't really want a thick coat, but I need to get a coat on here. Hey, Nita. Hey, Nancy. Okay, let's go ahead and go down like that. And my Crafting with Lisa group is still open. We're doing our first project tomorrow night. I'm excited about it. Okay. Let's go ahead and go down here. We're going to dry this real good. Hey, Michelle. I got something in the mail today for my sister's birthday, but she can't have it until the 24th. Whoops. I just got that all over me. I hit the bedpost the other night, and I have a big bruise on my thigh, and I keep bumping it. Hey, Linda. Okay, let's go ahead and let's come down. And this is going to dry clear, but I want to make sure my coat is good. I'm going to go ahead and get the end of this because it's a little bit raw and seal off that edge. But I got this, I think I got it when I was at A to Z in Kentucky. I really think that's where I picked it up. Let me go ahead and get my sides here real good. Okay. You go ahead and put that in some water so I'm not fighting with that brush later. Did you put out a supply? Yes, I did. It's on the page. It's on the page, Barbara. Do you craft a kit in your group? We do different projects in the group. I just give them a supply list they can pick up someplace easy. Jeff is doing really, really good. Really good. He feels so much better since he got that drain out that he told me today, last night, he kept waking up thinking he still had it. I got a little bit of paint down in here in my, one of the little holes here. Let's take that, or glue, I want to take that out. Because I don't need glue sticking in there. And I think I'm going to use, this as my top so that I have a hanger. Oh, that's okay, Barbara. I know how that is. Our laser should be here tomorrow. I cannot absolutely wait. And I have 18 or 19, I think 19 affiliate crafters that each of them are going to be doing 2 kits a month. And I'll give you a list of their names and let you guys know where to go watch for them. Mary, I've had that dryer for a long time. My little one that didn't make any noise, the little, what is it, the little Ranger, it completely shorted out on me. Oh, good, Shar. Okay, I'm going to use this right here for the top because I want to make sure I can use this as my hanger right here. And we gave this a good coat of Mod Podge. Let me set that out of the way because I'm going to need all the elbow room I can get. And we're going to take our book here, and this is the one I'm using. And I want you to show on the back, if you like to refurnish furniture, this is some things that they have redone. These little dressers right here, little credenzas with these little rub-ons. He is going to be, he probably won't go on every day when he starts back because he will still be at the doctor a couple of days a week. He goes twice a week, and hopefully here pretty soon they will kind of cut him down to 1 day a week. That's what we're hoping. Until we know what that 1 day is, it could change days, and it could change a day every week from what one of the other ladies told us that her husband does. Oh, I know you guys do miss him. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to just pull it out because it just makes it easier. I'm thinking I'm going to put these little blue flowers on it right there. And so I'm going to cut these out. We may use all of them, and we may just use a few of them, but I'm going to cut the whole thing out. And then I'm going to show you a little trick how to keep them from coming apart on these right here. Now, you don't want these to come apart, or you're going to have it come apart and you're going to lose some of them to the top of a piece of cellophane that you have them in. So what I do is I just take a piece of tape, just a piece of tape, and I'll tape it like down here because I'm not going to use this great big one. I'll tape it down here so that it doesn't come apart. I'll put a little piece of tape up here. You can use a stapler if you want. I just started using tape because I've got tape around and I don't have to worry about getting a stapler out. I'm going to stick that piece of tape right there. And that way it won't come open on me and I don't lose money because I don't want to have to replace these. Just stick a little piece of tape here and there. That way it doesn't come open. And that one right there is pretty close to the top, so I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of tape there and there. That way it's not going to come open. Well, hey, Sherry, how are you doing? Thank you, Teresa. And I put a piece of tape down here. Now, I'll just stick this back in my book when I'm done tonight, and I won't have to worry about that coming apart. So let's start with one transfer, and then we will add to it. Hey, Lynn. I'm going to kind of cut these apart a little bit because that's one. And here's some little singles. And then that's one. That's a little piece. And then this is a little piece. So we're going to take it all the way up. I dropped something there on my leg. Did you guys see that little fly that was driving me crazy on my video? Elaine, he's doing good. Okay. I don't want to lose this little fly right here. So what I'm going to do, so I don't lose it because it sticks out just a little bit, I'm going to cut it all the way down to that branch. And I'm just going to cut out that little fly right there, and I can add it back in. Suzanne, I got it from Decoupage Central, and there's a link. If you click my links there, down at the bottom, you should see it. So let's start. Ooh, that blue is pretty on that. I'm going to stick it right about there, and I'm going to make this vine kind of go all the way up, and then we'll come down with something. Come down with something. And what did I do with my little, there's my little tool. I'm going to use my little magnolia. This right here works really good. And because I put that Mod Podge down, these are going to stick really good. And then I'll use a spray sealer over it tomorrow. Oh, they are so much fun. So much fun. You know, you can get smaller ones from like Magnolia. Because I thought about doing some mushrooms from Magnolia. I think they still have these on the website. Those are some cute little mushrooms right there. And that way you wouldn't have to invest in a whole big book. Okay, rubbing real good. I'm going to start peeling it up a little bit and see if it's sticking. And if it's not, just take your little tool, go back down, and just rub. Sometimes you just have to kind of manipulate it just a little bit. And it'll start to rub off. Like right there, there's a little tiny piece. And I just kind of pull and rub at the same time, and it kind of lifts it up. And that looks really pretty on that. Temu. I got the shirt from Temu. I just got it in yesterday. It says, try that in, I don't know, what else? In Tulsa, I think. Tried that in Tulsa, maybe. But yeah, I got it from Temu. It's really comfortable. Really comfortable. Actually, I got two things in for Michelle. Okay, let's make that go down. Once it starts to go down, it starts to come up. Each little piece is a little bit easier coming up. I'm just taking my finger and just kind of pulling my carrier sheet up a little bit. And I'm going to rub it down as I go. We got Emma's cheer pictures back today, and I'm going to put some on my page, and she looks so much older than 8 years old, and it just breaks my heart that she looks like she's older. Try that in a small town. I'm going to have to go back and read those comments. All right. There we go. But they did a photo shoot with the cheerleaders, and I mean, her little old blue eyes, just like her pop, just pop. Whoop. Little tiny piece didn't come up. And you can see as I'm coming up, if I have any little piece that's just like hanging back on the carrier sheet, you just put it back down and just start rubbing. Okay. We use this thicker end here. Okay, that one's going to have to go off of the board just a little bit. Right on the curve. See if I can hang on to that. Alright, it needs to release. And if it don't, I'm not going to worry about it. But I think making this little blue flower trail up one side is going to be pretty. About what my shirt says. If you can read it, let me stand up so you can read all of it. Okay, it says, try that. Oh, in a small town. Okay. Hey, I don't remember what I even said, what I got it for. Yeah, I definitely keep my sister in your prayers. Okay. I really want that piece to come off, but it's kind of like on a... Oh, wait, there it goes. Sometimes you just got to really be patient and just work with it. It just doesn't like that piece of wood. Come on. But send us a prayer that tomorrow the rain will hold off until they deliver the laser, because I sure don't want to have to be out there checking that box in the rain. In the rain. Yeah, thank you guys for sending our prayers. Okay. Like I said, if you lift it up and it doesn't peel off, just keep her rubbing. And I'll show this part here to you in just a second. There we go. Now I always turn mine over and just rub it just a little bit. Gosh, that is pretty. And there's what we got so far down there at the bottom. We're just going to go up with it just a little bit. There's Jeff. There's Jeff. Okay, let's go ahead and take these other pieces, and I'm going to take this one. How about let's go this way, and then we're going to come up like this. No, let's just go one side. Let's just do one side. I may go up to about right there. Okay. That's what we're going to do. You just take it off the back. And I'm going to... This one's got 3 little stems here at the bottom. I think I'm going to kind of trim the little stems off because I don't want a stem just like sticking up. And I'm just trimming that little bit of a stem off. And I'm going to just lay it right there in case I need it. And I've got a little stem there that I'm going to let come back from behind there. Oh, guys, my nose is just itching tonight. And the nice thing about these is you can layer them, too. I'm going to be careful right there on that one. Hey, Monique. Hey, Pam. Tomorrow I'll be shipping out the boxes that have already paid. Susie, he is on here right now. He's doing better. He got the drain out, so he does feel better. Hey, Judy McGuire. Now this one's coming down a little bit easier. I think this one's going to be pretty. I've got a really cute bird I think I want to set on here. I don't think there's one here, or maybe we might put a butterfly on it instead of a bird. Okay, keep her rubbing. There we go. Throw those little carrier sheets away so I don't have to worry about them. There we go. Now see, we're just going all the way up with them. And if you have anywhere that you want to kind of hide something, you got some little singles here you can use. And I think I'm going to make this one. I may let those little stems come in from there, and then we'll probably be done with that. We may come in and add a little bit more in here. It was good today, Donna. It's really good today. Okay, I'll let those stems just kind of like look like they're coming in from that edge there. And just make them come up over like that. And if there's anything on the side, I'll let it hang up over the side. Oh, my nose just itches. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, 9 o'clock. Getting ready for his meds. He has the loudest alarm for those meds. Hopefully we won't have problems with this last little piece. Come on. There we go. Okay, that piece right there tore off, so I'm going to just lay it back down because I don't want that stem just kind of hanging in the air. And we're going to put those little pieces around the corner. Okay, there's what we got so far. Just got it all the way up there. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Now I've got a couple little pieces here. You know, that piece that we cut off. to make that one piece a little shorter, not quite so wide, I'm going to take it because I don't want to lose this little piece and I don't want it to ruin. We'll take this little tiny piece and let's just find a little spot for it. How about we just stick it How about I just sneak it in right there behind that leaf, and we'll let it come up just a little bit higher. And it'll look like it's coming in from behind that leaf. Okay. Now I'm going to take these two little pieces here, and I might put these on like a card maybe, because I think these would be cute like on a little birthday card or a hello card. And I'm going to do the same thing with these little two pieces. I'm just going to tape my sides down so they don't open up. Hey Cookie, how are you doing? Just like that. That way they don't open up and I don't lose them. And by losing them, I mean they stick to something that they shouldn't stick to. Because I have an envelope here somewhere that shows you where I didn't take care of some. And I have a pretty little cellophane package that's got little flowers on it. Okay, let's take these two pieces and set them over there. And let's go back to our book and find something. Now, there is a cute little butterfly in here somewhere. Let me open this page up. We have some pretty little greenery. And it's just greenery, ivy. And then we have some cute little pieces right here. Now this one right here has a little bit of color and a little bit of that purple blue looking flower. We could put that in somewhere. It's got a couple of those pieces. This one right here has some gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. Beautiful flowers on this one. I don't see a butterfly just yet. And there's this cute little rosebud. This one has some neutrals. It's got some neutrals we could stick on there. But I don't think I want a big one. And this is a big one. Now these are pretty. Those are real pretty. And here's some other ones. That is shorter pieces of that ivy and some different kind of a leaf. And I don't see that butterfly anywhere. This one right here has a pretty one. It's just got some more bigger flowers on it. Just some bigger flowers. But I don't see the butterfly. Else I just missed it. Let me look on the back here and see if there's a butterfly, because it shows a butterfly. But I don't see it on the package. It's on a leaf. It's on a leaf, and I don't want to use that leaf. But where's that leaf? But I don't want to use that leaf, so let's go ahead and sit this back up here. And, oh, here it is. Let me put these pieces up so that I don't lose them. Here's what I do. I'll take my piece right here. I'll stick it up in the front, all the way in the front. And then I'll get these little two pieces right here and I'll put them up in the front. And then when I close my package, you won't see it. I mean, you won't lose them. because they're right up in that crease. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Now, I do have this bird right here, but this bird's just a little bit too big. Let's see what we have in here that we could use. Something that's the right color. And that's a little peachy color. We could add a little bit of yellow to it. That's too big a yellow. That's an apple blossom. And the one thing about this book here, it actually tells you what the flowers are. Like that's a labrum, but it looks like a little, there's a daisy. Has a rose and an apple blossom, an almond blossom. That's pretty. A snowdrop, a tea rose, a sunflower, a poppy. Forget-me-not. That's pretty. A wild apple blossom, rose maiden blush, Pyrus por P-A-P-O-R-I-C-A, paporic, and a bluebell. Marigold, forget-me-not. It's pretty forget-me-not. Okay, I don't really see anything in there that I like. I want something that's going to be a little different. A little different. Yeah, this one's nice because it has all of the different flower names marked, which is good for me because I can tell you some flowers, but I can't tell you others. Now, these right here are just some primas that I've had. Here's a little butterfly, kind of a blue butterfly. Now, this one right here is one that I've got on an envelope. Every little piece that I had was right here, and I really messed it up. Because you can see all the pieces right there that are stuck to the paper. That's what happened because I didn't take care of it. Well, I'm going to have to find something here. I keep dropping something. Have to find something. Maybe we'll stick something from here. Oh, there's another butterfly too. Let's just take a little bit flowers from these and intertwine them in. You have a few of those on hand. They come in handy. Let's take these little pink ones right here. Just some of these little delicate ones. You can stick some of those in. And we're going to take these over here. And I'm just going in and cutting from the middle here. There's a little bit of a pink there. And then here's another one. We'll just add a little bit here and there. We don't have to do a whole lot. We just add another little color in here. And let's see. We got two different butterflies here. We have a black and white one, but we got a really pretty blue one. I don't think the black and white one would show up. We have a really pretty blue one we can stick on here. And let's stick some of this right here on there. This almost looks like not really a carnation, but it's pretty. Try and get a little bit of pink in here. And here's a couple more pieces of that one deal. And I try to keep it intact if I can. If I can go in there and get all these little small pieces, just kind of cut down and just kind of leave my pieces together. And let's set those up there for right now. I'll have to fix those. Oh, this one might be a good one. We might be able to use this one. If it hadn't already peeled off, we'll look and see. That would be a pretty one. Let's see. Nope, it's peeled off on the deal, so I need to just throw this one away. Yeah, those are all where I messed them up. Okay, set those up there. Now I'm gonna have to find a bird. Well, I could put some butterflies on it. We don't have to have a bird. We can do butterflies. Hey, Jackie. Now right there, I just about messed that one up. So we're just gonna cut these flowers down. We're not gonna use like a whole bunch. Like right here, I'm gonna cut right along that stem there, so that I can spread these out just a little bit. A little pair of scissors. Right there, I cut out just a teeny tiny flower. And then we'll do the same with this one. We're just making us a few little flowers here. That's a little piece. We're going to split this one. Because we just want a little bit of pink here and there. That's not a bad size, and that's not a bad size. Well, let's snap this one off. We'll use that little piece in this one. All right. Now this has got a little bit brighter green on it, and that's okay. It'll just give us a little bit of color here and there. Thank you, Vicki. So I'm going to take this one off. And I don't want all that green on there. So I'm going to cut these leaves off. One leaf is enough. That way we don't overpower that green. There we go. And the nice thing about these, you can layer them. You can layer transfers. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Let's just put a little bit of color in here. We may not use all of these. We'll just use some of them. Oh, I do have some butterflies up there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I got some magnolia butterflies. Okay, let me show you here what I just did. Let me pull these pieces off. Let's put another little piece on, then I'll pull it off. This one right here is just one little itty bitty tiny bud. And don't forget, I'll pull 5 names off tonight. Just get a little bit of color in here. Okay, let me show you what I did down here. We put just a little bit of pink in with that purple. You have a bunch of lamp. I think you probably could. Just make sure you put a little bit of Mod Podge on it. Or even just like a spray sealer, a matte spray sealer, and let it dry. It just needs a little bit of that grit on it to help it stick. Oh, thank you, Angie. Okay, now we're going to take these little bitty berries. And I'm going to go ahead and just trim off the biggest part of that stem. And I'm going to just follow that little stem there. It almost makes it look like that stem has a little bit of highlight on it, because this little stick is a little bit lighter. Yeah, I might find a magnolia stencil and stencil on it tomorrow. Leave a space up here for it. I can put it among the butterflies. And let's put this one down here toward the bottom. And again, I don't need all of those stems on it. Let's just cut those extra leaves off. And I'll stick them back on a piece of paper. Let's see, let's go right here. Sometimes it's just trying to find a place that you like. Very springy colors. It's got a little bit of yellow in it, a little bit of pink. Okay, I got a little bit down there. I think this one's going to be too big. And we have this little cute little blue butterfly. Or I could use my magnolia butterflies. There's some big ones, pretty ones on there. We can use some of these. Well, those are a little bit bright. Actually, we could use these light color ones right here. That's a little bit bigger. You was talking to Shar. Let's just use a couple of the white ones. We can do that. What's the surface? It's just an old fan blade that I bought. I believe I picked it up at A to Z. Not A to Z. What is the place? Anything Goes Trading Company. I had to think there. Anything grows. Let's go ahead and take this out. I'll just let that in the floor. And I think I'm going to use these little butterflies right through here because they're not quite as bright and none of those really match, but we can do these butterflies. We'll just take two of these. There we go. Trying to find a place for my butterfly. Let me take it off the backing here. Thank you, Sandy. I was trying to do something just a little bit different. A little bit different than decoupaging or anything else. Okay, we're going to put our little butterfly right in there. We're going to use one of them right in there. Looks like he's sitting on those flowers. This is a magnolia rub-on. And it is full of butterflies. Okay, let me show you what we got. Look at that cute little butterfly mixed in there. That is just cute little butterfly. Okay. Now, if you wanted to, say you wanted to put something in front of that little butterfly, I'm just going to cut off and use this flower right here. And I'm going to stick it right in there. And we're going to put him right behind that little bitty pink flower that we stuck right in there. And see, we just kind of made him set back just a little bit right there. Oh, thank you, Shar. Just trying something different tonight. I was kind of getting tired of the same old, same old. Even though I like decoupaging, I was just getting a little bit tired of it tonight. Let's go ahead and put some more pinks up here. Let's just stick that little stem in there. if I could get to my stencils, I'd find a stencil, but I can't get to them right now. I'm revamping that side of my building there. Here's another, oops, fingers on it. Another little small one. You cut off the stem. I don't need that stem that long. Let's pull this one up in here. Let's just stick it up in there. And just imagine we got vines all the way up there with all different color flowers. There you go. Stick one up in there. We do have this little blue one. We don't just have to have one color flower, butterfly, but we could put this one right here. Let's see, let's put this one right here. Oops. When you stick it down, that's where it's going to go. Now, normally you cannot stick it, pull it back up. Thank you, Betty. I may have to find, I'll find a stencil that's small right here that I can stick on here. Maybe that's what I'll do for a short video tomorrow. Now I want to stick something right on the top of that so it looks like those, so it looks like that is sitting behind that flower. And let's just take this little itty bitty bulb, little bitty flower bud. Stick a little bit of pink on there. Whoops. I'm going to stick it right like that. A little bit of pink in there. Emma had caught her a caterpillar today, and she's got it in a little container. She's giving it some little food. She loves bugs. She just loves bugs. Layla can't stand them. Layla can't stand them. Okay. Let's just stick one more pink one way up here. Let's get up here on the side. I think I'll just hang it with a piece of jute. Gosh, I need something just right there. I may put this little blue butterfly in there. No, I'm not. I'm not going to use that blue butterfly. Let's just stick a few more of these in there. I don't need this big of a piece. So let's separate it right about there. This just needs something right up in here. Just needs something to flow. Whoop. No, I got a piece of the backing still on it. Well, that's okay. It just tore part of that off. There we go. That's okay. That worked out. There we go. What do you guys think? I think I'll find a stencil tomorrow and I'll stick up in here. And I may see if I can just put some butterflies or something up there. Yeah, try that in a small town. We do live in a small town. Let me tell you, we do. Just like that. What do you guys think? Think that looks okay? I don't think I'm going to stick anything else on it. Because I think I will get a stencil. I've got them all over there. and put just a small stencil right through here. And then I'll use these two holes here on the top for my hanger. Oh, got an idea. I don't have any right here, but I have some birds. We need something for that little hole right there. I'll put a dowel in there, and I'll put a little bird perched up here. We can do that, and then I'll put a little stencil right here. Yeah, I will do that right there. I'll put a little piece of a dowel rod in there, and I'll perch a little bird on top of that. That'll be cute. I can't get to the birds because they're over there on the other side of the building, but that's what I'll do. I'll get it and I'll put it on here. And then I'll post a picture of it with the link to the IOD transfer that I used. Okay, let me get 5 names just real quick. And let me grab my book here. Trying to keep it all in the same book. And that is not the book. Let me get 5 names real quick. Because on the first of the month, we're going to draw a name and you're going to get a goodie box. Oh, all those say they're watching. Got a comment. Vicki Grant. We'll definitely do a, oh, sorry, Jeff, you don't get a goodie box. Nita Deason. Can you guys already believe it's April the 9th? Mary Manzer. On the first of the month, we'll draw a name because I am paring down a lot of stuff. Leona Smith. I'll check the messages, Leona. And the last one is Carol Lynn Johnson. Carol Lynn Johnson. There we go. Anyway, everybody, have a great day. I'll be putting some mystery boxes on my website too. Anyway, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye, everybody.